Hello there. If you're watching this, it means you're a recruiting or hiring team member who looked at my job application to your company or resume and you were intrigued, or you're just someone looking at my LinkedIn or YouTube account. Regardless, this video has segments you can skip to since I know the value of time to money and I don't want to waste yours. So click on the segment you see fit. Now, the reason for this video is that I believe that the system of resume applications is far too outdated. And with people taking advantage of AI and mass applying resumes to companies, it's become harder and harder for recruiters to find truly dedicated and genuine individuals who will meet their company standards and not just someone that just pressed apply to 200 jobs on an AI website. And since they can't take the time to look at them all because of the sheer quantity of applicants, it's caused an issue. And because of people like this, even some recruiters have resorted to using AI for job applications. And all of this just makes it so much harder for recruiters and job applicants who may fit the role but might have a bad resume or unconventional background, since AI isn't perfect. And recruiters may miss good candidates because of all this. And I hope this video can help me and you by giving me a chance to stand out among the mass applicants and you an opportunity to find someone to interview that fits your company's values and goals away from the mass applicants that use AI or other things. To start, full disclosure, this video won't fully capture my technical skills as showcasing them would make it too long, just to say the least. If you're interested in learning more about my skills or specifically what I did in my job experiences, I'd be happy to discuss them in detail during an interview to provide you a more in-depth explanation about everything I've done. Now, let's get started. My name is Aaron. I'm a first-generation Latino student who was raised by a single mother, and I do not have a conventional background. Although I've always liked technology, I was given limited opportunities to pursue it because of financial situations that were out of my control. Till I was 12, and I signed up for a Civil Air Patrol where I had the opportunity to participate in Cyber Patriots, a nationwide competition run by the Air Force, and because of that, I learned I could have a career in technology. And after helping my team complete the rounds every year, and even guiding new members since people constantly left and joined while I stayed, and although we never won the competition, it started something inside of me. Then COVID hit, and my financial situation at home became much, much worse. So I had to change my focus to help my mom. This led me down a spiral for years where I more and more had to become the stability in my family, while also being in a physically abusive situation, which I won't speak about. And at a young age, I got a job right when I could, and my only option really was restaurant service. And I worked at Taco Bamba, which was a restaurant where customer service was highest priority, and this also, although paid the bills, drove me away from technology for a while. I mean, the whole situation really did. And all these factors also made me do poorly in school. Till I made the mental switch to stop letting my situation hurt me and instead use the situation as a way to empower myself, to do better. So, when my senior year started, I started pursuing my passion in technology again by starting a freelance business that does direct IT support to anyone who needed it, no matter age, no matter background, or anything like that. And I quit my job in Taco Bamba. And to my delight, my soft skills from Taco Bamba, along with my technical skills, combined into a service clients absolutely loved. I was able to translate my technical knowledge in a way clients didn't feel dumb, and they actually understood it. I also applied to college even though I'd ruined my previous years of high school. No colleges accepted me since it was too late for my GPA, but I didn't give up. And after I graduated high school, I immediately applied to be a 17 Charlie cyber operations specialist in the Army. But yet again, I was rejected. Not because of my skills, but because of medical history over things that happened years ago that aren't important anymore. I did not give up. So after I applied to Western Governors University and completed the Google IT Support Professional certificate to be admitted. Things were looking good, but I needed more income aside from my IT freelancing job. So I started my company with a friend and called it DC Windows Clean and Pressure Washing. And that did pretty well. And I had two incomes now. But I slowly realized, although it paid good, it was distancing me from my passion, and I wouldn't let that happen again. So I solved the issue with my solution, which was hiring workers. I learned business. I charged by the job and paid my workers by the hour. I also learned other business concepts. Having solved this issue, I had more time for my passion, and through networking, I met my boss right now, named Kim Sun, who is the owner of Snapshot Moments, which is a company based on giving people a good time through the use of photo booth technology, and I'm IT support for them. I went to events such as the National Quality Dinner of 2024, where people like Kamala Harris had appeared before, and I was IT support standby with my coworkers and basically set up the 360 camera so it broadcasted pictures to all tablets on a network which was connected to a router I also set up. I learned troubleshooting network issues, which I'd previously done in my freelancing job, but never under pressure of high status individuals, since tickets were up to $10,000 for this event, so you can just assume the type of people that were there. We had to make sure whenever there was an issue, it got fixed quick, since we were hired after all, by the event managers. This was just one part of the job, and now I'm looking for a more stable job in IT, since Snapshot Moments is only for events, typically 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., and they're just not every day. For events, there's usually like 7 or 8 a month, and it's usually on the weekends. If given the opportunity for a stable job, I would stop freelancing. And this is my story. Constantly rejected and never giving up, and making my own path to pursue my passion. And I will never stop, since this is what I love, and I don't need to directly tell you my qualities, since I want my actions and story to speak about my qualities for themselves. If you stuck around, then I hope this helped you make a choice, and I left a Google form in the description of the video if you want to give me input or some questions. Thank you very much.